forecast. Here's KATC meteorologist Bradley Benoit.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, if you are a lover of the fall weather, you may want to look away here because the unseasonably warm temperatures will be lasting for the rest of this week and a better part of the 10-day forecast. We'll get into all the numbers and specifics here in just a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the bigger picture here. And upper level high continues to dominate a good portion of the eastern part of the U.S. and we're kind of right on the outside of that upper ridge, but that's still ensuring southerly flow aloft. And then notice really any significant upper level disturbance staying well off to our north, and that's kind of where the showers and storms are remaining as well. But any isolated showers and storms today staying off into Texas, very similar to what we saw yesterday, giving way to fair to partly cloudy skies across Acadiana this afternoon. Another warm one though. We saw those high temperatures back into the mid 80s, and notice some moisture here out in the Gulf of Mexico. And as that ridge off to our east starts to weaken by late week, that's going to allow for some of that moisture to start to return to our region, at least a little bit, helping to raise rain chances to around 20 to 30%. But overall, no significant problems here with the weather through the next several days. So overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, we'll see those low temperatures dropping back into the mid and upper 60s. We'll likely see fog develop again tomorrow morning, just like we saw the last couple of mornings. So keep that in mind. That'll look to burn off by mid-morning. And then by the afternoon, mostly sunny skies expected. Maybe an isolated storm or two gets going right around St. Mary Parish, but most of us staying on the drier side. It's going to be another warm one. We'll see those high temperatures back into the mid and upper 80s. Those heat indices right around 90 degrees. So heat precautions remain advised. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water, taking frequent breaks. I can't believe I'm having to say that here as we approach late October, but here we go. Something to keep in mind as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Heading for the upper 60s to start Thursday morning and then throughout Thursday afternoon. Partly cloudy skies once again, but notice by the afternoon a little bit better chance to see some scattered showers and storms developing with the heating of the day. We'll hold rain chances no better than 30%. Now out in the tropics, still looking good out in the Gulf of Mexico. We continue to track Tropical Storm Epsilon out in the central Atlantic. That'll become a hurricane here in the next couple of days as it moves just to the east of the island of Bermuda, but should miss the island. That would be the good news, meaning they would be spared from any significant impacts, and then that'll continue to head out to sea. No threat to the Gulf of Mexico. And really for the better part of the last week, we have been watching one spot here in the northwest Caribbean Sea. Hurricane Center still gives this about a 10% chance to develop in the next 5 days, but overall environmental conditions not favorable for further development, so we're not concerned with this area and remains no threat to us here in Acadiana. Now, temperatures here the next couple of days. Again, keep in mind our normal low temperature this time of year, right around 60 degrees. Our normal high temperature for this time of year, right around 80 degrees. And we're going to be well above those two values here as we head through the next several days. Here we are tomorrow morning, again, in the mid to upper 60s, and then we'll warm it up into the mid and upper 80s tomorrow afternoon under mainly sunny skies. Upper 60s to start Thursday morning, and then once again throughout Thursday afternoon, we'll see those high temperatures back into the mid 80s and a slightly better chance to see an afternoon shower or two. So upper 60s overnight tonight, mainly clear skies this evening, giving way to some patchy fog a little bit later on tonight into tomorrow morning. Mostly sunny skies tomorrow afternoon with those high temperatures back into the mid and upper 80s. No real weather issues here as we roll through the next 10 days. Again, best rain chances of the week will come on Thursday and Friday, but not necessarily dealing with a washout or anything like that. Upcoming weekend looking pretty good, a little bit cooler as well, as we'll see those highs back into the lower and mid 80s. Staying on the warmer side as we head into the early parts of next week, and model still in disagreement on any sort of a front moving through a little bit later on into next week, so that still remains in limbo, but we'll go ahead and track the trends here as we head through this upcoming week. Guys?
All right, thanks, Brad.